Hi Aries, how are you? I hope everybody's okay. My name is Nani and I'm here to do your April monthly reading. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, so it might resonate or not with you, it might just resonate a little bit. Take what resonates, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't sound like a story, don't try to make it fit, just click off. Basically, I do appreciate, of course, the fact that you visit my channel, but let's keep it real. I'm not just here for the for the views, right? So yeah. Second thing, this is a timeless reading, so this might be something that happens right now, or something that might be happening in the future, or something that happened in the past as well. So time flows here. Genders do flow as well. So if you have the need to switch the roles as well, to switch your situation, if it actually resonates, please feel free to do it, so it will make more sense as well. One more thing, at the end of the day, we know we all have free will, right? So that means that what I read are actually energies, that are surrounding you right now, or in the future, past, whatever. But we are the ones who decide our own destiny. We do have a fate, but destiny is what we build for us. Okay? Okay. By the way, this is also for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Maybe Venus. Let's see what comes out. If it's something about like a partnership reading, which probably, it can be, it can't be. It depends. But yeah, if it does apply, it doesn't have to be a love reading. So any type of partnership, whether if it's with your boss, with your one of your family members, one of your friends, or best friends, whatever, just apply it according to your situation. All right. So actually, I'm gonna use this one. So let's see, guys, what's coming up for you. You guys are the last sign of April. I know I have been a bit not off, but I definitely needed to take some time as well, because even warriors, especially warriors, they do need some rest, especially when you feel drained, just rest, don't force it, because as I like to say, life is like a fart. If you force it, you know what I mean. So yeah, let's see what's coming up for you, Aries. Oh god, right, you definitely need to drop something. Maybe a partner. Okay, let's start right now. It doesn't matter what type of partnership this is, but maybe a partnership, where the other person feels like a bit insensitive, towards you as well. You can be dealing with a Virgo, with another Aries as well. I don't know why I'm feeling Gemini as well, because of the Magician. You also have a Capricorn energy as well, and this tells me, this gives me some Scorpionic vibes as well. Definitely Scorpionic as well. You definitely might be dealing with a water energy, as I said, Scorpio, maybe, because you definitely need to drop it. Okay. Yeah, we've got two water sign cards here as well. Let me see. Kind of feels like a bit toxic, to be honest, but let's see what's coming up. What's coming up for Aries, please? All right, so you guys got the Knight of Swords. I'm just gonna pull a few of them and then I'll explain them to you. Right, so we've got some air energy here. We've got the Hangman, Piscean energy, so water energy. Anything else? Okay, more air energy with the Knave of Swords. And we've got the Lovers here in the reverse. Again, more air energy. You guys definitely might be dealing with a Gemini here. We've got loads of Gemini, and I've noticed a Gemini energy before. Again, don't get too caught up on signs as well, you know, because even if the person that you're dealing with doesn't have any Gemini in their charts, this is the energy that they are, you know, that they are showing in the reading, you know. So very a bit negative, definitely negative, you know. Very flaky, very contradictory, very double-sided, you know. You know, people tend to think that Geminis can be like double-faced or something, although, yes, that can be true. It can happen as well to any other sign, but because Gemini, come on, air sign, it's two people, literally, they really have two moods, you know, they can switch, you know, their energy and conversations and whatever very, very fast. So yeah, it can definitely be, you know, someone contradictive and a bit selfish as well. Let's see. Right, so it feels like this person, you really like this person, or you do enjoy their company, you do like their personality, you know, but it feels like this person is a bit, not a bit, a lot, you know, very, very insecure, you know, very, very, very insecure. If you are the Gemini, that might be it as well. But yeah, this person, I see this person is very insecure, you know, very moody as well, loads of mood swings as well. Very Gemini as well. Loads of like mood swings, you know, and it feels like sometimes they really, like they just speak for the sake of speaking, you know. It's really not to say something like positive or even, you know, informative or something that will make, you know, a situation better, you know, in some way. So this person just, you know, talks for the sake of talking, just because they just, you know, like to throw their very cutting words, you know, and just saying, oh, I'm very truthful, you know, oh, I'm very truthful. Do you know that kind of people that, you know, they just, again, they just like to say whatever they want, all the shit they want, even if it's true, but you can definitely notice like the you know, the venom there. Yeah, this is definitely the kind of person that you might be dealing with. You know, if it's not a romantic partner, it can be a friend, as I said, it can be a boss, but it's definitely something that, or someone that you're dealing with. Very cutting, you know, as I said, very mature, you know, instead of just like trying to keep the peace, they kind of like shake everything up just for the sake of it, you know. Be careful with this type of person, Aries, because I can really feel like they might like to trigger you, you know, and as we all know as well, Aries can be, I don't want to say aggressive, you know, but you definitely are fiery, you know, just like any other of your comrades as well, Sagittarius or Leo, but Aries, you know, yeah, you guys flip. Well, again, any fire, yeah, Leo can flip as well, but Aries does flip as well, and this person like might gaslighting you as well in some way, so just be careful, you know, with the person, this person here. What else can we get for Aries? Okay, there is something here that it might feel like a secret, or this person might be like keeping a secret from you, but you might sense it, and like something feels off, something feels like bullshit, they're hiding something. Something doesn't sound to you like right at all, at all. And if it feels fishy, if it sounds fishy, probably there's fish there, So what else? Yeah, I'm seeing like you're doing the best you can, not to snap at this person, not to like to keep your cool, everything, but it's being very, very hard, because it feels like you're trying to do everything for you guys to like coexist in some way, or to deal in the best way, with like about this situation, like taking this situation, whatever it happened, whatever it is, or even this secret, taking it lightly, and maybe you're trying like to slowly like I'm really feeling like you're trying to slowly, if there is a secret actually, if you feel that something is off, you're like trying, to distort, maybe you're not distort, but okay, maybe distort your speech in some way just to try to get something out of this person, but be careful, especially if this person has like loads of air energy, and especially Gemini, they are very, very cunning. Let me tell you, they are very, very cunning. They notice that. They notice like what you're trying to do. So they always use the, what it's called, the inverted psychology, So it's like, oh, no. It's all in your head, no. And sometimes they like can really convince you, but for a very short period of time, right? Because, fire signs, we can be very fiery, we can get like off very quickly, but it just goes very quickly as well. Yeah, it definitely feels like, be careful if this person is real, like trying to gaslight you. It's to make you feel, again, it's to manipulate you, to make you feel you're the wrong one here in this story, because I'm really seeing you like running out of patience, with this person, with the 7 of coins and the 8 of swords. Something is happening, Aries, you really do know that, this person is really like trying to, not to get something from you, but definitely to take something from you, and you know it. Again, if it feels right for you, or if it feels wrong for you, you might be right. You definitely might be right. What should Aries do in this situation with this person here? Okay. I mean, if you live with this person, definitely some of you might be like partner up with this person. And if you want to make this last longer, which, to be honest, I'm gonna be very, very honest, Aries. This person doesn't have the best intentions here. They don't. They really don't. They are gonna try to, keep on gaslighting you. It really feels like they are, in some way, they have like this very parasitic attitude. Like, it feels like very codependent as well, feels like they can't leave you, but if they stay with you, they are going to do everything they can to, to sabotage this. Sabotage themselves, sabotage yourself, sabotage the relationship, sabotage whatever, even money. I don't know what I'm getting this, but even money as well. And I think what you should do, if as we all know, this is not the right time for changes, and I know that fire signs really, really want a change to happen. I saw that happening in the Leo's reading, the Sagittarius reading as well. But I'm really getting like, yeah, well, you guys as well. But for now, while you can't do anything, if your plan is actually to take some sort of action, you know, about that, just don't, I know it's very hard, Aries, but don't respond. Please don't respond, because this is what they want from you. Actually, this is what they are expecting. Always expecting, because they know they will get it. But you can always surprise this person. And again, if this person is like, has like a Gemini energy, they will definitely be very surprised, you know? They will definitely be very surprised. Just don't respond to them. Don't follow their, you know, their threads. If they say something, don't answer. If you do answer, do the same thing as they do. Try the inverted psychology, you know, methods, you know, instead of like, you know, that this person, for example, you guys are having an argument, right? And you know, this person is like, again, throwing their shady words, you know, all over you and stuff like that. And you know, that's not true. And it feels like, you know, they are really like trying to put the blame on you, you know, about whatever this is. So you can always say, why are you trying to put the blame on me? Like, when you're actually the problem here, you know? Or, well, if you actually do respond that, you might start a argument, you know, but I think, you know, I really do think that, yeah, it's good to keep peace and everything, but you definitely should know how to respond, you know, in the right times, at the right moment, in the right way. And I think this is definitely the right time and the right way to respond to this, you know, because this person is really taking the piss, you know, really taking the piss. Again, I know this is not a very good time for a big change, you know, but don't let them take the piss out of you, you know. Don't really let them like gaslighting you, firing you up, you know, because this is what they are really expecting. What the fuck? What kind of like partnership is this? I mean, not partnership, because partnerships like this, you know, we have everywhere, but you know, the kind of people are so like rooted in their own, you know, past issues and traumas, and you know, and they just can't, you know, overcome that. So what they need to do is always like putting the blame on someone, you know, or blaming the circumstances, you know, and they are always the poor person. That's something you can always, you know, answer them, you know, well, instead of, you know, blaming me because I didn't do this, why not saying your side because you didn't actually do this, or because you did this instead? Don't put the blame on me when you actually started everything, you know. Just make sure they like don't manipulate you, or make sure they don't have that power, you know, or that continuous power to manipulate you, because you know, you guys are actually the Emperor. You guys, I mean, one of your tarot cards is the Emperor, the main one, right? So you guys can be very assertive, you know, when you guys want, very fiery again, you know, but in this case, you guys have the power, you know, to step in, to step up for yourselves, and, you know, just cut that person off, you know, and cutting their, you know, venom, their hurtful words, you know, off. Wow, like this is, it's spiky. It's spiky. This is what it's piercing, you know, what they say. It's actually like quite stabbing, you know. It really feels like, you know, very, energy. You know, while you're trying like to be so sweet, you know, with the King of Cups here and the Knave of Cups here, while you're trying like to be so sweet, you know, and maybe some of you always telling yourself like, oh, this person probably, you know, had problems in their childhood, and they didn't have a good upbringing, a good father figure or whatever, that's not an excuse. All right, that's not an excuse, especially if this person doesn't want to change. Unhappy childhoods and unfortunate stuff. Unfortunately, it happens all the time. But it's up to us, as adults, as we grow up. It's our responsibility, to take care of our own emotional, physical, and mental and spiritual health as well. And this is definitely something that this person is not doing. And you're not, their nurse, you're not their teacher, you're not their boxing bag, actually, for them to punch you all the time when you're just, Jesus Christ, I don't know why I'm getting this, but some of you are, like, even make teas, like, do you want a tea? I know. Do you want a tea? Or some of you actually, like, write down something very sweet for them, even like throughout the day when you guys are like separate from each other. You might send them like very cute or loving, text messages. And the way they do respond is so, again, childish, Maybe it's not toxic, but it's still very childish. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, I feel like you guys have the, you guys are the king. You guys here are represented by a king, and the person is represented by a knave or a page, So, yeah, there's a big difference of, it might be age as well, but definitely maturity. So, just be careful, Aries. But I do feel like you guys have the upper hand here. You guys do have the upper hand, and this person knows that. That's why, like, they are constantly, like, challenging you, like, trying you, and stuff like that, to... It is actually very sad, but in some way, to see you, like, crumble in some way, that's very sabotaging, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you do feel like some sort, like a huge happiness when you're around this person. Again, I can see that maybe this is someone, if you guys don't know, like, each other, for a long time, I can really see, like, this is one of the relationships that you're like, okay, this is it. This is it. This person might be your wish come true. This person might be, it's a person that you hope, to have for the long term in your life. That's fine. The problem is, the Four of Wands is in the reverse here. The Four of Wands is about stability, it's about home, it's about celebration, it's about relationships, friendships, love partnerships as well, work, job, happiness, extreme happiness. But in this case, I'm really feeling like it's definitely like not what this person wants, because they have like this very, very rooted, toxic and very sabotaging way to deal with life. Not just you, but with life in general. They definitely didn't have the best upbringing, but as I said before, that's not an excuse for anything, for anyone, all right? So I'm definitely seeing, like, while you're waiting for the 10 of Cups here, with this person, or, lover, friend, boss, whatever, already, this person, like, doesn't have the best intentions. At least, they might have, intentions to stay with you, or to carry on, being with you. But to be stable, no. They're always looking for drama. They're constantly looking for drama, and then they blame you for their own drama. And you might be like a softie. Even if you go crazy sometimes, you might be like a softie. And this person knows how to play with that as well, Aries can be, Aries are very, very strong people. Very strong-willed people. Very, very caring as well. Very kind-hearted people, but very fiery. And the most cunning people, the most dodgy people, they really know how to play with that. Not only they do play, with your kindness, with your availability for love, your accessibility, your infinite accessibility for them. But they also know how to wake up the demon or the beast in you. It's very, very easy. Or to control you or an Aryan, energy to go towards someone, to do something to that person, So, guys, be careful with that, because not everything is about rage. We really, really need to breathe in, breathe out. I know it's an Aryan energy. I know it's a fiery energy, but even fire should be tamed a little bit, because if it goes wild, it burns every fucking shit. And I'm, including yourself as well. If you really go crazy, completely blind, I can really feel that. You're not just gonna, you might not just get overly crazy, because of this person. You might actually hurt yourself as well. All right, Aries. Okay. So, what can Aries expect from this person in the future? Yeah. By the way, you guys got the Ace of Swords. The card came out in reverse, but quickly, the second after, in less than a second, it got in reverse. So I'm really feeling like this person won't stop. They won't stop with their, very cutting words. Very malicious words, actually. They won't stop. They won't stop. They just won't stop. It's going, it's going to happen, constantly. What can Aries expect from this person? Yep, more arguments here. You guys have 2 aces here. In this case, I don't think this is the best aces combination here. I hate to tell these guys, you guys, this kind of news, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I want you guys to be truthful to yourselves and truthful to this person as well. And enough is enough. That's it. And as I said, if it's not the right moment, for you guys to change or to make big changes, it's definitely the right moment, at least, to step into your emperor power, your I'm in charge. I'm in fucking charge of this shit, power. You have the power to shut them off completely. You just need to leave that softness, a bit on the side, and show your fire in a different way, in a controlled way, but in a very assertive way. That's the trick. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing this person will carry on, with their own bullshit, carry on with their arguments. They just, Jesus Christ, they just want to start arguments for the sake of having some drama in their lives, because they might be bored actually with something. As you grow up, and I can tell you this because I actually grew up in a house like that. One of the persons that raised me, that person was such an attention seeker, so narcissistic, so selfish, that they were so empty inside. They were feeling this, overall emptiness inside of themselves because they didn't know themselves. So, it feels like to have some some type of like sparkle in their lives, you know, some movement or some action in their lives, they needed to start to shit as well, you know, constantly, all the time, and they didn't care about anyone. They just wanted attention, you know, they really just wanted attention. And, you know, especially when they were around other people, they were like behaving in some way. When they used to go back home, they were a demon, you know, and I'm really feeling like this is what this person is like as well. So be mindful of this, Aries, you know. Yeah. Okay, some of you might definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius here as well. And again, another Aries. This person might have some Aries as well in their own chart. We've got the Temperance here and Sagittarius, and we've got the Full card here. So yeah, guys, this person really tests like your limits. They really do test your limits, you know. They make you feel like you want, literally, you know, here, as you can see by the Fool, they literally make you feel like you want to, you know, jump off a cliff, you know, sometimes, because you just cannot deal with this, all this craziness, you know, all this like joke. They are jokers, actually, you know. Some of them, they can be like very sarcastic, you know, but and cynic, but in a very poisonous way, you know. They really like, sometimes it's just going crazy, just fucking going crazy, you know. And they can really affect your aura, you know. They change your aura, you know, your energy, like the color, the vibration of your aura, your own vibration, you know. So that means they have like some type of power in you, again, because of your very soft side, because you do like them and stuff like that. But, you know, just because we like someone doesn't mean that they cannot have boundaries. I mean, come on, you know. If you all also grew up in a house where, you know, personal boundaries wasn't something that you grew up with, or, you know, it wasn't the best type of boundaries, maybe that's why you're feeling like you're going a bit crazy and stuff. But some inner work definitely does the work as well, you know, and avoiding this person's energy a little bit, you know, because it doesn't matter how much you try, how much you try to reconcile with them, you know, to make things balanced. They always try to find a way, and they actually get it, you know, to make you go crazy, to make you go wild, you know, and make you feel that you are actually the problem. Be careful. One more cards. Yeah. So as I said, wow, you guys have the 3 major cards here, you know, for your, what can you expect, you know, from them. You definitely have a need to tame not just them or their own actions, but yourself. I'm feeling like this has to do a lot with inner work, Aries, you know. You can't be this like these wild horses, you know, all the time. You need to be like this guy here, like trying, you know, to tame the chariot, actually, you know, because otherwise it just goes, you know, it goes downhill. It really goes, you know, with the speed of the horses, you know, with the speed of this, it just goes downhill. You know, if you really, or you're going, you know, maybe like avoid this place, you know, to go through like a mental breakdown, or, you know, emotional breakdown or something because of this person, you know, because they really have the power to do that, because in some way you might be very, very sensitive. There's something very sensitive as well, very triggering, Aries, inside of you, that it's making them feeling and behaving like this towards you. All right? Okay. Let's get some advice for Aries. Oh my God, I really feel like these people. Okay, so we've got the Divine Order card, and we've got the Healthy Lifestyle card here. Divine Order says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. And Healthy Lifestyle says eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So, as I was saying, instead of hearing all that yada yada yada, all that bullshit, from this person, like, instead of like feeling triggered all the time, focus on yourself. If you need to be alone, please tell them, I want to be alone. I need my space. I need my space. I know some of you guys don't want to have your space because you like this person too much, but you definitely need your space so you can start to respect yourself a bit more, Aries, right? I don't want to be mean. I'm really feeling like you guys really need to hear this. It's like a wake up call. An eye opening as well. All right. So I think as I was saying, not I think, this is how I actually feel it is. You guys, instead of like start to become aware, of the patterns of this person as well, and yours as well. Start to become aware of, when this person is like throwing their venom, and learn how to deal with that. Learn how to not to respond, or when you do respond in an assertive way. Okay, hey, I don't want that anymore, like I need actually my space. I need my space, and that's it. And you can't take that away from me. And I'm talking about right now because you guys cannot make a change, but I definitely feel like this is something or someone that shouldn't be in your lives. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm really feeling like you guys definitely need to focus on yourselves, take care of yourselves, practice, self-love activities, help others as well, as both are, self-love activities as well. Help the people who actually need you. Help people who you feel they need your help as well, but they are not saying, instead of like giving all of your attention to these, attention, seeking people, these very draining people, even if it's your partner, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You need to, to put a step. You need to put a big rock on this, So this person needs to know their spot, right? And I'm really feeling like what you guys are going through, even if it's very, very frustrating for you right now, it's for you to control your temper in some way, Something very curious that I saw on a video made by Aaron Doughty. He says that, why are there so many psychopaths that attract empaths and vice versa? Because there needs to be a balance. Psychopaths or narcissistic people, all these very insensitive people, they need these people, these kind of empaths, for them in some way to have a shift in some way, and for the empaths to have a big, huge fucking shift as well. A huge shift. And to know how to deal with them. So that's how the shift will happen towards the other person, or with the other person towards you. Do you get what I mean? The moment you stop responding to these kind of attacks, it's when this person will start to lose their power over you. So you not only regain your power, you gain your power over the situation. Not over the person, you don't need to do that, but definitely over the situation. So you can just, when you feel this person, starting with your drama, you can just, take a step back and, hey, it's over. Not now, and never, okay? So I think this is definitely something that, something that has to trigger you to take these steps, to practice more self-care you know, towards yourself, you know, towards your life, to actually start to change your life, you know, Aries. Go eat some ice cream. What? I don't know why I said. Go eat some ice cream. I don't know. I know. I think you guys are feeling too hot right now. You definitely need some ice cream. If ice cream is something that makes you feel good, just eat it. You know, make some ice cream. You don't have to eat those, you know, sugary things. You can make your own. But if it's something, you know, that actually makes you feel good, or calming, you know, in some way, or helps you, like, not meditate, you know, but, you know, being with yourself, you know, that's fine. So you've got the sensitivity card. It says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. What did I say? You know, there's person, because they see you, you know, so triggered with the minimal stuff, they can easily, you know, control your thoughts, your emotions, your whatever you feel. And this is something that you, like, you should be aware of. As I said, aware of your patterns, aware of their patterns as well. And be gentle with yourself. With that person, a different type of gentleness. Not this gentleness that, you know, that makes them want to take advantage of you. But the gentleness of knowing that this person didn't have the, you know, the... I know you guys do recognize that. They didn't have the best upbringing, but it's their job to make them feel okay. It's not yours. It's not yours. You're not here to fix anyone, Aries, but yourself, if you need to. We need to actually constantly working on ourselves. And if you do want to influence someone, you will definitely inspire the right person, not the wrong people. Don't try to make you look like a hero for these people, you know, because they don't appreciate you, because they don't appreciate themselves. Do you know what I mean? So just be careful, you know, with your energy, or your vulnerable energy, and their very invasive and toxic energy, okay? Yeah. I said before something about money as well, like really getting like some kind of manipulation, you know, or something material. You know, something material. Oh, if you don't do this, I'm not gonna get this. Or if you don't do this, yeah. If you don't do this, I don't get you this. Or if you don't do this, I won't give you this. Or, you know. So what you know what you have to say? You need to tell them to fuck off. You know, when I say this, fuck off, it's not like in a, you know, in an aggressive way. It's like, okay, do you know what? If they want to get me, that's fine. I'll get it myself. Don't worry. I tried to count on you for something, but I can't. Actually, I can't. You know, I think they are going to be very, you know, it will definitely like touch their, you know, their core, their core. They might become a bit like argumentative, but just know that you actually hit the right spot. Okay. Again, I'm really getting like this Gemini energy. If they are actually a Gemini, they will try and try and try. But if you are like assertive, they will try again to like to repel you in a way of like they will pretend, you know, they are not affected by what you're saying, but they really are. That's why they are like constantly like pick. Don't. Okay, just don't. Just know that you actually hit the right spot. All right. Just shut them down. You know, just shut them down. If they are like constantly like texting you or something, just don't respond to them. If they are constantly calling you just for the sake of arguing with you, don't pick up the phone. It's very simple. Come on, Aries. Yeah, because you know why? You've got the relationship harmony card here. So it says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved right now. So again, take a step back, focus on yourself. And I really feel like this person will, you know, it will click. The moment you click, they will click as well, because they know they can't play with you like that anymore. Of course, you know, they will try a few times. They will, you know, as long as you allow them to, they will try. But I definitely feel like if you take a step back, a big step back, they will definitely, you know, understand that they cannot like manipulate you like the way they want. And for some of you, these people actually, it's not just about manipulating you and gaslighting you. It's when you know, they play the victim, and when you get to your wildest side, they still say you're toxic, you're the toxic one and stuff, you know? So it feels like, so they provoke you, you get mad, and then they go after you because they want to talk to you and still like want to make peace, like, so do you want to talk? Instead of admitting, again, very Gemini, I'm sorry, but it's true. Instead of admitting, you know, hey, I was wrong, you know? It's like, hey, so you want to talk. So you want to talk, but they will never admit it's their fault, actually. But they know, you know. And in those cases, all you need just breathe and be balanced in the way that you're sharing your thoughts, you know, towards this person. Also, you know, first you gaslight me, you know, then of course I will answer you, or maybe you don't, and then you're still trying to come to me with that like victim-like energy and still blaming everything on me and still asking me if I want to make peace with you? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, all right. And I'm gonna, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna say this like about these 3 cards, then I'm gonna pull some more, and then we are gonna end up this reading because it's fucking long all the time. I really need to get them like smaller or shorter. I need to keep them shorter, actually. Sorry. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm really seeing like you guys, you know, if this is something that you feel like it needs to change, think about it. As I said with the previous fire signs, this is not the right moment for big changes, but to plant seeds, you know. If there's something you're planning to do some research about how you're going to do it, okay? And we've got life review here. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. All right. We've got moon cycles here. Okay. Scar says, notice how the moon affects your energies and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. As I said, like this person has like the power to, you know, to move your energy, to manipulate your energy, to shift your vibration the way they want, And this is something that you really like, if it's unbalanced, and of course it is, you really should think about that. Okay, Aries. There you go. This card. And counselor. Says you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Okay, as I said, if you need to practice, you know, self-love or other activities, you know, that help others, shift your attention towards other people who actually really do need you. Even if you live with this person, you know, friends, family, or even strangers, you know, homeless people. You know, I know Aries are amazing. My sister, one of my sisters, she's an Aries. and the other one is a Leo, and I'm a Sagittarius. Oh my God. But you know, she's actually the little one. The little one, she's so kind-hearted. Again, this emperor energy, you know, she's powerful. She's so short, she's so small, but she's so powerful. Her energy, you know, her purity is so great that actually that attracts shitty people, you know, as it is normal, because we are empaths, right? But you know, she really surprised me one day. Like she saw a homeless, you know, and well, she's 11 years old. She just turned 11 yesterday, and she asked my dad, "Dad, can you give me a coin so I can give, you know, the to the poor?" You know, it's, you know, these kinds of things, you know, these small things will make your heart sink. Don't focus on this, you know, huge, massive, unnecessary bullshit, you know. Just take notice of the little things that actually surround your life. The people who actually can make you happy, you know, even with just like conversation. And I'm really feeling like there is a person that you can actually like share, you know, these unfortunate adventures with, you know. You guys can help each other out mutually. You know, your energies might balance you out. They might give you some good advice and you might give them some good advice. So, you know, if you're thinking about talking to someone, please do. Okay. So now, for Aries, for this last deck, and we've got in the bottom of the deck, the card Be Assertive. There you go. If there's something that needs to be unveiled, you guys know, you guys should be very straightforward, okay? Don't take shit. Don't take shit. Yeah. And as I was, you know, as I was saying throughout all this reading, yeah, this is a very close partnership, you know. Again, for some of you, it might actually be like a partner, one of your partners, you know, or best friends, someone very, very close to you. But these are actually the worst people, you know, because sometimes it takes like a person from outside, from your outside environment to notice these kind of things. You know, maybe someone actually told you already about this. Any more messages for Aries? Any more advice for Aries, please? Despite of not giving a fuck about this person or about what this person says. Oh my God. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So, remember the card Be Assertive? That I just pulled, you know, I mean, I didn't pull. It was actually in the bottom of the deck. There you go. Here it is again. So there's actually a big, huge need for you guys to step into your own energy, into your own emperor and assertive energy, okay? Because if you actually do, look at what's waiting for you. Big happy changes. This might be a change in your relationship, with a relationship harmony here. You know, for some of you, this person might actually, you know, get a grip, but most of them won't. But you will still have some big happy changes, you know, in some way. You might actually find like a hobby, like a new hobby. Something that really makes your heart sing, something that you really, really like, you know, and you're gonna like kind of step away from this person. All you need to do is actually remain positive, you know, and accept, you know, the blessings that other people are trying to give you, you know, their friendship, their advices, you know, be positive about this, because, you know, this is like actually triggering you, as we saw in the, oh, it's not here, the card, in the Divine Order card. This is something that you definitely have to go through so you can assert yourself, you know. It's not that you guys don't know how to assert yourself, it's just you guys just don't know when it's the right time sometimes to assert yourselves. The problem is it's not about asserting yourself, it's, you know, taking notice of the right moments and the right time to do it, and in the right way as well. All right, Aries, so I really hope you guys stay well. Take care of yourselves. Go out, breathe some air, go out in nature. Don't stay completely at home, okay? Just don't stay completely at home. especially when you're living, you know, with a very challenging person like this. It can actually be a flatmate or a roommate or whatever, you know. Just go out and breathe. Okay, breathe some fresh energy, get along, or you know, try to plan something with, you know, one of these people that actually want you around them. Okay, because again, I'm really seeing like these big happy changes. Like something will definitely shift, you know, from the time that you start to talk with these people, you know. It's like perspectives, ideas being exchanged and everything. All right, Aries, well, you guys take care of yourselves. I love you so much. All right, bye.